At this hour, I'm Christina Aguayo in Dallas, and here are your top stories. The illegal Venezuelan migrant who officials say raped his boss's 14-year-old daughter while living in the basement of their Colorado home has been arrested and charged. According to the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, 20-year-old Jesus Alberto Piera Castillo was arrested in Denver after being on the run for almost 3 months. Castillo was temporarily living in the home when the police were called out after he allegedly raped the teenager. He crossed the border illegally into El Paso, Texas back in September of 2023, was in federal custody, then released into the country by the Biden-Harris administration. Castillo is being charged with sex assault on a child in a position of trust. An immigration detainer has been issued. Newly released BodyCam video shows the moment a Cook County commissioner was arrested for DUI after she allegedly crashed her car into 2 other cars.
You don't want that.
I'm
an elected official.
I actually do. Elected official of what?
Cook County.
On the video, 45-year-old Samantha Steele says that she doesn't want to be on video before refusing to get out of the car.
Step out. Oh, she's saying she's an elected official of Cook County.
I don't want to be on the video.
Oh, you are on video.
You are on video.
You are on video, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
According to the arrest warrant, officers spotted an open bottle of wine in the car. They said Steele's eyes were bloodshot and detected a strong odor of alcohol. When Steele refused a roadside test, she was arrested.
Tell your attorney, since he's on the phone, are you going to do field sobriety tests or no?
No.
Okay.
No,
Are you being arrested? You say no. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that. We were waiting for that. Because she just refused. I asked her to do field sobriety tests and she refused.
J.D. Vance is speaking out after special counsel Jack Smith decided to drop all federal cases against President Donald Trump, saying if Trump had lost the election, he may very well have spent the rest of his life in prison. These prosecutions were always political. Now it's time to ensure what happened to President Trump never happens in this country again. Federal prosecutors moved to abandon 2 criminal cases against Trump, ending the attempt to federally prosecute him in a pair of cases that Trump has called politically motivated. The prosecutor cited a long-standing Justice Department policy that says sitting presidents cannot face criminal prosecution. The decision by Smith represents the end of the federal effort against the former president, who had a decisive victory in the election earlier this month. A judge has rejected a request to block a biological male from playing on the San Jose State women's volleyball team in a conference tournament after players filed a lawsuit. The ruling by a U.S. magistrate judge in Denver, Colorado, will allow the player to continue competing in the Mountain West Conference Women's Championship in Las Vegas this week. The ruling comes after the lawsuit was filed by 9 current players who are suing the Mountain West Conference, challenging the league's policies for allowing transgender players to participate. A Russian man has been sentenced to 14 years in prison after being found guilty of high treason for a video he sent to Ukraine's security services. It's the latest in a series of espionage cases amid the fighting in Ukraine. The Volgograd District Court says Nikita Zuraval has been in disagreement with the political course of the Russian Federation. The charges are based on allegations that Zuraval filmed military equipment in 2023 and sent the video to a representative of Ukraine's security agency. Rights activists called Zuraval a political prisoner. A judge has pushed back his decision on whether to resentence Eric and Lyle Menendez until January, saying he needed time to review 17 boxes of documents. The brothers were convicted of killing their parents in their Beverly Hills mansion 35 years ago. He did, however, let the brothers' aunts take the stand. They both testified on their behalf as the brothers looked to have their 1989 convictions re-examined in the shotgun murders of their parents Jose and Kitty Menendez. They argued the conviction should be revisited because of new evidence of sex abuse by the brothers' father. The brothers were sentenced to life without parole. Macys says it's delaying the release of its third quarter earnings results after it discovered accounting-related issue of about $154 million. The company did, however, provide some preliminary results, including that net sales fell 2.5% to $4.74 billion. It anticipates reporting its full third quarter financial results by December 11th. The retailer said that it identified an issue related to delivery expenses in one of its accrual accounts earlier this month. An independent investigation and forensic analysis found that a single employee with responsibility for small package delivery expense accounting intentionally made false entries to hide about $132 million to $154 million of expenses from the fourth quarter of 2021 through the quarter that ended November 2nd. In Dallas, Christina, Aguayo, Salem News Channel. The New York Attorney General's office fined Geico Insurance $9.75 million in a data breach that exposed the personal information of 116,000 drivers in the state. The Attorney General said Geico and Travelers Insurance violated state data protection rules by failing to implement policies that would protect customers' information. Both companies were hacked during the COVID-19 pandemic amid a wave of cyber attacks that were looking for information like driver's license numbers to be used in unemployment scams. Travelers will pay $1.55 million for a breach that exposed information on around 4,000 people, the agency said. The two companies agreed to take measures to improve their cybersecurity practices. That's what you need to know at this hour. In Dallas, Christina, Aguayo, Salem News Channel.